So the episode starts with Bart getting a letter saying, "I'm gonna kill you, Bart."
Right. I'm going to kill you, Marge. Doesn't Lisa have like a pen pal or something?
Well, no. She has a. Yeah. She has a pen pal, but it's like she has a.
She has a pen pal from someone in some Asian country.
Yeah, like repressed country, and Bart's like, is like making fun of her.
Yes, something like that. And then he gets a letter.
And it says, written in what appears to be blood, "I'm going to kill you, Bart."
But that's not how it starts. The episode starts. It starts. They're on the couch, Bart and Lisa, and they're watching TV.
Yeah, they are watching TV. They're watching
Itchy and Scratchy.
Itchy and Scratchy.
That's the cartoon show they watch, right?
It's incredibly violent.
It's shockingly violent, and they think it's hilarious.
Because they always die, right? They always
The
die.
cat always dies. The cat always gets it really violently.
Somebody always gets chopped up to bits.
That's the cat. Itchy. Or was it Scratchy?
Oh, Itchy is the cunning mouse that always kills Scratchy, who is the cat, and Bart and Lisa always think it's completely hilarious. It's like disturbing, but it's so awesome.
Yeah, I think I saw that. I think the first time I saw that, I thought that's definitely going too far.
It's absolutely going too far. It's so brilliant.
So I remember that they're watching the episode and something.
So they're watching the episode and it's incredibly violent, and Lisa is like totally cracking up, but Bart isn't.
Yes, that's right? And Lisa's like, "That's really funny, Bart. Why aren't you laughing?" or something. And Bart's all full of gloom because he's depressed because someone is trying to kill him.
And then the doorbell rings, and it's the mail.
Yes, and that's when Lisa gets the pen pal.
And Bart gets another death threat, like and everyone's really like blasé about it, and at one point, and everything's shot like Cape Fear, so like there's all these smash cuts where like it's like and then they start on a shot like and sort of like widen out in that Cape Fear like
The second Cape.
the De Niro, so it's like it'll be Bart, he'll open the letter and a smash cut on the letter and then sort of widen out, and at one point he has all the letters on the kitchen table, and it's like this overhead shot, all of these letters written in blood, and it's like that's like the sound from the Cape Fear stuff.
Right.
Yeah, like, wah, 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 no. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, that's it. So it's that, and they're all sitting around on the kitchen table. And it's like die Bart, I'm gonna kill you, Bart, da 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 da. And then there's one of the letters is written in pen, and he's like, "Oh, this one's written in pen." And then Homer chirps up and is like, "Oh, I wrote that one." And he's like, "I wrote that one for the time that Bart tattooed this on my butt." And he stands up and he pulls his pants down. And his butt is tattooed with the word "wide load." And everyone's laughing like for a really long time. Like Marge, Lisa the baby, like a really long time. And I just thought it was so funny that they took a break from the episode just to laugh at Homer. Anyway.
There's a court case.
Right, the court case. But before the court case, I remember there was this shot where you see a ketchup bottle and it's spurting "Die Bart Die" onto a letter, and it's a reveal. It's Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow Bob.
Right, played by Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, played by Kelsey Grammer. And then
Isn't he the one with the hair?
the hair, yeah, Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow Bob is a clown.
A clown gone wrong. Very wrong.
Okay, but I thought Mr. Burns and a fish with 3 eyeballs.
Blinky. That's like a whole other episode, though.
Mr. Burns runs the nuclear power plant.
No, I know that, but I thought.
You're thinking of the episode where Mr. Burns, he's polluting the Springfield River, but he doesn't try to kill Bart in that episode. Just not that episode.
Excellent, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. So now it's Sideshow Bob in court.
I remember there's a sequence before that, right before the court scene. He's like doing like all these menacing shots. I remember like of him lifting weights and aerobic calisthenics, and he's like 1 and 2 and 3 and then that's when we see the tattoos.
Wait, what are the tattoos?
There are these tattoos that he has, because I remember he was doing like these shots where he was because he only has 3 fingers, because Simpson's characters only have 3 fingers.
Is it really only 3?
Yeah, that seems.
Well, plus thumbs.
Oh, okay.
That's so weird. I didn't know that. That's ignorance for you, right?
Yeah, so because he only has 3 fingers, on his hands he has tattooed the L, U, V, and H, like...
Oh, that's from the, from Do the Right Thing.
Oh, it's from Do the Right Thing, but it's like, it's stealing from, Night of the Hunter. Night of the Hunter, the villain. He has love and hate tattooed on his hands.
Who's also Robert Mitchum.
Who's also Robert Mitchum, who plays De Niro's character in the original Cape Fear.
There's only 2 things in this world. Love and hate.
Yeah. So Sideshow Bob, he has love and hate tattooed on his hands, except it's L-U-V with like an umlaut and an H-A, I don't know how they do the hate, but like they do some weird phonetic thing with the A to make it read love and hate.
So right after that montage, you see Sideshow Bob on the stand.
Right.
And he's charming everyone in court, and isn't there a lady in Sideshow Bob has Die Bart Die tattooed on his chest, and isn't there a lady who's like, isn't she like, you have Die Bart Die, and he's like, no, that's German, it says D, Bart, D.
And the woman in the jury box is like, anyone who knows German,
anyone who knows German,
anyone who knows German must be a very good man.
anyone who speaks
German
couldn't be
a bad man.
D Bart B. So awesome.
And then the prosecutor, the smarmy prosecutor, Common Simpson's character. What are your feelings on Bart Simpson?
That guy. I think I remember that guy.
So, is it not true that you repeatedly threatened to kill said Bart Simpson? And Sideshow Bob's like, Bart Simpson, that spirited little scamp. And then the lighting gets all dark. You twice foiled my evil schemes and sent me to this urine soaked hellhole. We take exception to urine soaked hellhole. We prefer pea soaked stinkhole. And Sideshow Bob's like, cheerfully withdrawn.
It's nothing. It's nothing. I thought I heard something. Bart Simpson, that spirited little scamp.
Yeah, great.
You're in soaked hellhole.
That's pretty much it. So, yeah, he's free. Sideshow Bob is free. Yeah.
He's free and he's walking.
He's free. And it's Sideshow Bob. He's walking out of the courtroom.
Right, like Pearl.
It's him walking out of the courtroom, and the Simpsons, they find out because they all go to the movies, and it's a spoof scene of Cape Fear where they all go to the movies, and Sideshow Bob is sitting in front of them with like a cigar and laughing like ha ha ha.
The thing I remember about that whole movie is Juliette Lewis like sucks Robert De Niro's fingers in like a gross way, and then he bit Ileana Douglas's face off.
Right.
Bit Ileana Douglas's face off, so I remember.
No, he killed the dog. Did he bite the lady's face?
He bites her face hard. But in front of Sideshow Bob, Homer's sitting with like an even bigger cigar and smoking and like laughing, but really loudly, like even louder than Sideshow Bob, and going oh! And Sideshow Bob turns around and he's like, oh, now really that's just inappropriate. And then Bart's like, it's you! You're sending me the threatening letters. And then Sideshow Bob, he's like he says something like, what does he say? Do you remember what the dialogue was?
No.
It's you! You're trying to kill me, and... God, wait a minute. He says, like, something. where he keeps meaning to say something dreadful, but he says it wrong in some linguistic way.
That sounds totally familiar.
They say something along the lines of you stay away from our son. And Sideshow Bob, he retorts with oh. God, I know this is really funny.
Did you get it?
No, but I remember the whole first act was like, who's sending the letters? And at one point, Lisa's like, I know who did it. And she calls up Mo the bartender because she's like, oh, it must be Mo because Bart making all the prank calls on him. So she calls up the bar and Mo answers like, Mo's Tavern. And Lisa just yells like, Mo, we know it's you and cut it out. And Mo's like, oh my goodness. So he runs to the back where there's this like enormous crowd of pandas just hanging out, hiding in the back because he's been smuggling pandas from China. And they're all just hanging out in the back, like playing poker at these little tables. And Mo gets in and he's like, okay guys, the gate's up, get him out of here, on the way, on the way. And they all run out of the bar like trailing poker chips.
Oh, right.
Isn't it that thing where like,
Hey. Matt, cut up. Come out!
I'm all right.
Come out!
I'm all right.
Get out here!
If I was gonna blow you away, I would have done it
Shut
already.
up.
Road Atlas.
Where?
Whole country.
Thank you. Where are you from?
Framingham,
Framingham, that's
Massachusetts.
What part of the state?
it's near Allison, right?
Yeah, nearish. It's in the eastern part of the state, near I-90.
How'd you come down?
I went over to Boston first.
How
How
is
is
Boston?
Boston?
Boston's a mess.
How bad is it?
Yeah. It's really bad.
I have a sister.
I didn't see the women. I'm sorry, I just got out of there.
And then which way?
I took 24 down to Brockton. I was hearing rumors about a barricade around Bridgewater, so I cut over to 95 and took that down to Providence. Providence was deserted. Weirdly, not even a lot of bodies. Maybe there was some kind of evacuation. I don't know.
I think they were hit early. So maybe the government cleared people out.
Maybe. I guess it was eerie. I got out of there in a hurry. I thought I should head for Stanford, so...
My wife was in Stanford on business. She had just checked herself in the hospital when the city was put into quarantine.
I didn't actually go into Stanford. It was burned through. Oh, but there were definitely people in the area, and it seemed okay.
But she's like this tall, like very
Wait.
hairy.
Let's do this properly. I think it's important that we do this properly.
Right.
Right. Do you want to go?
Don't you?
No, I'd rather give it a minute to go.
All right. H. Harrison, Maureen Harrison, Don Harrison, 64, 65. You're not gonna open that?
I've got a really good memory. Trust me, I really do.
Mel Holmes, that's a woman, 38. Kay Kapner, Tim Kapner, Lisa Kapner, and they have 2 sons. Paul, he's 5, and Noah, 7. Is it alright if I just look?
Yeah.
Thanks. I just had to, you know.
Of course.
L, Nelia Larkin, 14. W, Miriam Westbrook, 36. And then this is crazy because she was in California.
That's not crazy. People got out of California.
It's crazy, but she's my best friend since college. Celia Campanelli.
Yeah. No. I'm sorry.
Do you want?
No, you go ahead.
D. DePaul. Elizabeth DePaul. 32. Cameron DePaul. 38. B. Arden Edwards. 22. I. Ingratia. Lou Ingratia. 59. Jack Ingratia. 12. Stuart Ingratia. 6. Tabby Ingratia, months. L. Sarah Lewis, 39. Eric Shanker, 40, and Timothy Wald, 42.
No. Sorry.
Yeah. Jenny?
Okay. B. Butler, Angela Butler, 71. Sharon Butler, 46. This is Boston. Richard Butler, 52. C. Cohen, Muriel Cohen, 17. Nina Cohen, 19. Ralph Cohen, 15. G. Garber, Mark Garber, 57. N. Martin, Casey Martin, 39. Will Martinez, 50.
Wait a minute. Casey Martin.
Casey Martin.
I've got a Casey Martin.
He's got brown hair, almost 6 feet.
Brown hair, tall, yeah.
Glasses.
Yes, glasses.
Glasses and brown eyes.
Glasses, I don't know about the eyes.
Lean. He's got a lean build.
Uh-huh. Bethesda.
He's in Bethesda.
No, he's from Bethesda. Before that, briefly DC, then Scranton for college, and before that, Belmont, a tiny, tiny town in Maine.
Oh. Fuck. Yeah, okay, that's not him.
He was working for Johns Hopkins Hospital and Records Administration.
Yeah, that's really not him.
Sorry.
I haven't talked to the guy in over years anyway. I don't even know why he's on my list. Do I have more? Was that my 10 or do?
I wasn't counting.
I can do more.
No, I have one more. Charlie Barnard, 69. My crazy uncle, weird, schlumpy. You don't have him.
No. Sorry.
Sam?
H. Linda Hopkins, 52. S. Ginny, or Virginia Scott, 60.
That's it?
I come from a small town. I know about everyone else.
And we're also looking for Becca Wright, 12. You don't have her.
Oh. No.
I know. Thank you.
All right, so you're doing 10?
Isn't it 10?
Seems like last week or so, people are knocking it back to 8. Mine are E. Evans, Peter Evans, 70. Estelle Evans, 48. Richard Kahn, 35. Sorry, that's K. Kahn, Richard. L. John Llewellyn, 37. S. Nolan Scott, 36. Suarez.
Okay, wait, just a second. I've got to write out a new book. I didn't leave enough room for the S's. Okay, no.
Suarez. Lilia Suarez, 38. Petra Suarez Evans, 2. Cynthia Warner, 52. Noah Warner, 22. Francis Warner, 27.
No. Sorry.
No. Sorry.
No. I'm sorry.
About a month and a half. Been stopping here, stopping there. Mainly I've just been going. What about you?
I got here a week ago. I'm from Baltimore. I left there 11 weeks ago. And then I was in Burlington for a little while until a month ago. And then I've really just been on the move for 3 weeks.
I got here 4 days ago. I was in Ward, at my mother-in-law's cabin in Catskills. I had to get out of it 2 weeks ago, so.
I live here. Or I live here. Or yeah, I live here. Right over there.
Stream cool!
Ooh, nice. Nice, thank you.
So, you came over to 95?
No, I cut over to 84. You heard that the millstone plant went up too?
Millstone, but it's at,
Nuclear. Yeah, at Waterford.
Where is that?
On the coast, near Mystic.
Wait, that's. I only know the movie title. That's.
Northeast corner. Yeah, right near the border with Rhode Island.
So that's how many miles from here?
Well over 150.
But that's fine, right?
170 something, 77, 78. I have to check my atlas.
You were there?
Oh, no. I met a couple of groups coming from there.
They were there when it went up?
They were just scared. They were 20 miles away when it happened, but they ran and some people coming from the area and like rushing.
So that's fine.
it depends on the weather, on the wind.
But over 150?
I've heard 10, I've heard 20, I've heard 50, I've heard 50 miles, but only for like days, 50 miles, but only for a few months. I've heard 100 miles for 100,000 years. I just stay away when I know how to stay away.
186.
Waterford? Yeah, we're fine. There's other plants left closer.
Yeah.
There are.
So, you cut over to 84?
I cut over to 84. There are barricades on 84 from just east of Hartford until, I don't know, I cut the whole scenery on Hartford.
I heard that Pennsylvania, that all of Pennsylvania. I heard that Illinois.
I don't think that's true. I think that's just a crazy rumor.
There are a lot of crazy rumors. And then from 84?
I heard that there are hundreds of plants. I didn't even know that.
No, that's definitely not true.
Plants all over. Plants, you don't even know where they are. There are so many.
There's like a dozen. In the whole country, like a dozen at most. 20 at most.
I heard hundreds.
The plants are in the eastern part, mainly.
It's not like it was sudden. There were weeks and weeks and weeks where it was pretty clear. They had weeks and weeks and weeks to plan for this.
I think there was a lot of pressure though. I mean, to keep the grid up, to keep the plants going. They were so worried about the grid going down, everyone freaking.
On the news, there was this one guy who was saying that they don't have the personnel in a lot of places. Like, that you can't just shut them down and walk away. You have to have all of these people, hundreds of trained people, meticulously stow the material away. And I think we may have waited too long. So many of those people were sick.
I didn't see this. When was this?
Oh, it was local. It was one of those massive broadcasts where they're trying to go off the air.
People are not competent. Can I just say that? People are not competent.
I ran into a guy at Walmart.
We were talking about duct tape. There's when he left.
At the Walmart, obviously, and I never bothered to get any before because I figured, well, really, what's the use? And now I'm sorry because it's handy and I hate going into houses. I'm not good with the sinks. So we were talking about where I might still have some. And he had a really good suggestion, actually, which is the janitorial areas in schools. And anyway, we were talking about duct tape. And he had a cousin who worked at a nuclear power plant. It's in Oyster Creek near Asbury Park. And
Where is that? Asbury Park, how many miles from here?
It's about 100.
100.
I mean, any place actually like that.
How much closer?
about 30.
So, what did he say? The guy, you ran into him at Walmart, and he said?
He said that what happens is when the plant operators take the plant offline, that the cooling pools, which is where,
Right.
the radioactivity, the rods are fine, basically, for as long as there's electrical power to the plant. They just sit there, it's fine. And when the power goes out, there are these massive generators and they continue to fuel the plant for weeks. But then they run out of fuel. And the electricity stopped. And the fires started and everyone's really distracted. And he gradually realizes, I don't think anyone is thinking about this and the weeks are kind of just ticking
The
away.
fires were before.
No. The fires, they were after.
The fires were before the grid went down.
The big fires, like the crazy explosions, no, those were after.
Not where I
It
was.
depended on where you were.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Before, after, before. I'm sorry. He realizes? He realizes that no one's thinking about it?
Yeah. He's thinking about it. So he decides, well, okay, it's on me. So he formulates this plan where he's going to stock up on fuel. He's going to go to the power plant, find the generator shed. The shed is going to be locked, he said, because when people are panicking, they don't think, they just lock. I'm going to have to break it open. I'll bring a crowbar, I'll pry the fuck out of it, I'll bust it open and I'll refuel the generators, right? For months. That's what I'll do. This is what I will dedicate myself to refueling these massive generators until eventually the generators break down, because things always do. But I guess at that point it's different. The radioactivity's settled, or the worst of it has bubbled away. He was excited, it wasn't clear.
But it's still just as radioactive. Like for 100,000 years, it's still just as radioactive.
I know that, but I think he thought that the gases wouldn't build up or whatever. There wouldn't be this issue of explosions or plumes anyway.
But he knew what he was talking about, right? He knew.
Yeah, but did he? his cousin worked in the guard box at the gate. And he had these terms. And what he told me is that he had gone to do it. He was living 15 miles away at the time, and he walked it. It took him a day and a half because of, anyway, he walked it. And he's there at a gas station a mile away from the main entrance. It's an utterly gorgeous day, and he's siphoning off one of the tanks. He's got containers of gasoline. He's got a dolly, or one of those things that are basically like planks of wood on metal, and there's like strips of carpeting like this.
Yeah, that's a dolly.
Right, so he has a dolly. He's got containers of gasoline. He's determined, he's set and ready to go. But he has a flash, like how you picture something, a waking fantasy. And he can see himself at the front gate of the plant. And there's reactor A right above him. He doesn't look at it. He presses on and up this little service roadway. He finds the generator shed, and yes, he's totally picturing himself busting at the lock until he busts it open. And the shed is vast and shadowy, and at the back of it, these hulking generators. And he's maneuvering the dolly inside when he realizes that there's no noise. These big machines, and it's so quiet. He lowers the dolly, steps inside, touches the generator. It's cold. Dead. Too late. And his heart is pounding, and he's got a flutter in his stomach, and he's thinking, what is this? Is this the adrenaline? Probably not. And the ache starting up in his head.
Is that how you know? Is that the first headache?
This is just what he said. The ache in his stomach. And he leaves the generator shed, and there's reactor A, half in the sunlight. And then he gets the first wave of nausea, and he discovers he's shitting his pants. And this is weird. He doesn't want the reactor to get to watch him die. So he goes back down that little road, and he's thinking, all I want is to get around that curve, just so I'm out of sight. Feet's just carry me that far, feet don't fail me now. And this is the part where he snaps out of it. And he's standing there with his gas containers and his dolly, and he knows he can't do it. He drops the siphon. He walks away. He said it's not knowing that's the problem. He said, I think I can handle anything if I know what it is. I just can't manage the dread. And then we talked about duct tape. I have a box of it. You're welcome to some if you want.
I'll stay away forever. That's the line. It's I'll stay away, all right. I'll stay away forever.
Yeah, I knew it, yeah.
God, right? Blow you away, I swear to God. I'll stay away forever.
Yeah, right.
They're in the movie theater.
Yeah, Marge says, "You're an awful man." Like, this is after he turns around and they're gasping. And Bart says, "It's you! You're the ones who are trying to kill me!" And he says, and Marge says, "You're an awful man! Stay away from my son!" And he says, "Oh, I'll stay away from your son, all right. I'll stay away forever." Which brings Homer out.
Yeah.
And then Sideshow Bob says, "Oh, no, sorry, that's no good." He's frustrated and he wants us all.
That's great. That's so great.
Can you do that with the rest of the episode?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I can't.
I really wish I could.
No, you underestimate yourself. That was brilliant.
That was so good.
I actually never watched an episode of The Simpsons. Not all the way through. That bit comes from an ex-girlfriend. She was a Simpsons fiend. She used to have this thing, this little routine. Like you'd say, "Listen, would you mind not drumming your fingers like that?" And she'd say, "Oh, I'll stop drumming my fingers, all right. I'll stop drumming them forever."
Huh.
Completely annoying. She's the one you need, seriously. She knows all of them. She was always quoted from them.
I'm Matt, by the way.
Gibson.
Jenny.
Susannah.
Maria.
Sam.
You were in the middle of the episode.
Oh, right, yeah, we were. We were in the middle of an episode. Where were we?
Pandas.
Pandas, right.
I was shooing them away on
That was so much earlier, actually. We were at...
Movie theater.
Right. We were in the movie theater.
Yeah. I'll stay away from your son, all right? I'll stay away forever.
And then Sideshow Bob walks off. And are they on the houseboat next?
Yeah.
Is it Terror Lake?
Yeah.
And there are piranhas.
There are piranhas.
And he's running from the piranhas.
He's running. Sideshow Bob. He gets on the boat and he cuts the line. He's got a machete, so he cuts the line and he pulls Bart out from the hold and onto the deck and Bart runs over to the front of the deck and there's these crocodiles.
Oh right, the crocodiles.
like snapping up at him and he's like, "Oh no!" and then he runs all the way to the back of the deck and there's the piranhas and they're snapping up at him and he's like, "Oh no!" and then he runs all the way back to the front of the deck where there's the crocodiles and he's like, "Oh right."
But we're forgetting something. A cactus patch or...
The road trip. They drive to Terror Lake.
They drive through a cactus patch. Right?
Yeah. Like Homer's like, "Hey everybody, who wants to drive through the cactus patch?" And everyone's like, "Yay!" And then meanwhile, Sideshow Bob's underneath the car like, "Ouch, ouch, ouch, ouch." and the entire way they're singing Gilbert and Sullivan like, three little maids, three little maids from school, are we? Something. They're singing Gilbert Sullivan.
Right, because at the end,
Sideshow Bob performs the HMS Pinafore, the entire Gilbert and Sullivan show.
And at some point, him and Bart are singing a duet together.
Oh, yeah.
No, never.
And Bart's like, "No, never." And then it's like, "Sailors never get sick at sea."
I'm never sick at sea. What, never? No, never. What, never? Well, hardly ever. He's hardly ever sick at sea.
Yes, that's it. An aficionado, eh?
Oh, worse than that, I'm afraid. I belong to a small amateur society.
Does that mean you can do schoolgirls?
I have played Poobah in the Mikado twice.
Let's hear it.
You started. Because the terrible truth is you really only have to ask me.
Yes!
Hit me.
Bring it.
Three little maids from school are we, hurt as a schoolgirl well can be, filled to the brim with girlish glee. Three little maids from school.
Everything is a source of fun.
Nobody's safe, but we can't fund none.
Life is a joke that's just begun.
Three little maids who all unwary come from a lady's semi.
Such a day. Yeah, such a day. What, are you just gonna sit there? You weren't gonna come greet me or anything? That's dogs, sometimes children.
Jenny, I can see the plug.
Oh, I thought I...
Ah, right. Do you want to go on?
Gibson, is that where we set the chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the spot. Do you want to right, left,
Maybe
right?
closer. You're not going to be...
Not really.
They must have watched the skylights really recently.
Yeah, there's a glare.
Yeah, we just don't have enough candles.
I can bring it
Not
up.
currently in the budget, okay?
Richards, I saw one of their TV scenes. You get the color also. It looks great. I got one of their guys a couple drinks afterwards, and he said that they have this blue cellophane plastic.
Yeah.
This clear blue cellophane plastic over it, so that wrap, remember? For food?
Yeah, very hard to come by.
Amir, in the back, behind.
Right. Nice.
Well, worth trying.
There's one in the bathroom above the sink that I can deinstall.
We're gonna have to break it.
Yeah.
Won't Lewis, that's his name, right?
Lewis,
Won't he kick up a fuss?
for what he's taking from us in percentage, we get a curly mirror. All right, let's get this mark closer.
Right.
Ah, that gym was great.
Okay, then.
I know, but there isn't anything closer to the center.
Not apparently.
I'm just surprised. We've been through here a lot.
Colleen, this should be a bigger foot motion, yes?
Yeah, it can be huge.
Oh, just as long as her foot fully retracts each time.
Yeah, all the way back and all the way forward. And Matt, that second blade across can be a moment longer.
Longer, I know. Can we just,
Yeah, can we just run through the FBI scene again? Oh, no, absolutely not. We gotta get the commercials in here.
We've got to work the episode. The episode is so creepy.
Absolutely. Tonight we'll work on the episode.
Okay, but at this moment, I feel like it's more efficient while it's in my head.
yeah, and I really would like to go another round with my Yelp of Terror. I thought of a perfection.
Plus, the transition sucked. We need to work on the transition anyways.
Well, yeah, your transition really did suck. Jesus hell, all right, fine.
From the beginning, that would be so great.
Fine, but you gotta get this set up in 2 seconds.
Thank you.
2 seconds!
Colleen, you know what has got to be more of a thing? Sideshow Bob, the house code.
Absolutely.
Right, I know, of course, right.
It just feels like, here I am, climbing up the side of the boat. Here I am, shaking my fist. Ah, there's thunder. Now I think I'll go inside and just be much, much more, a thing.
I would be more than happy for it to be more of a thing.
But it's like the timing. Right now it's all over the map.
Well, we've never really said it.
Yeah, there's a lot of room for opportunity there.
In our copious free time. Sam, did you get a chance to fix the padding on the rakes?
Yeah. It should be much more of a comfortable whacking.
Thank you, Sam. Places! And?
My name is Agent Seacrest, Mr. Simpson. Agent Seacrest, FBI Witness Protection Program. Mr. Simpson, your family no longer needs to fear Sideshow Bob. We are relocating into a houseboat on Terror! And we'll have a new identity.
Woohoo! O.J. Simpson! O.J. Simpson!
That identity is in use. From now on, Mr. Simpson, you will be Mr. Thompson. Do you understand that? That's your new identity, Mr. Thompson.
Got it.
Homer Simpson no longer exists. You're Mr. Thompson now.
Got it.
Excellent. Let's just practice this a moment, shall we? Hello, Mr. Thompson. So that's you. Remember, you're Mr. Thompson now?
Oh, okay, got it.
Good. Let's just go through that one more time. Good morning, Mr. Thompson. How are you, Mr. Thompson? No, that's you. Remember, you're Mr. Thompson now?
Oh, okay.
Certain you're clear on this.
Got it.
Really? Mr. Thompson!
Okay, look. I'm going to call you Mr. Thompson, and when I call you Mr. Thompson, I'm going to press on your foot, like this. And when I call you Mr. Thompson and press on your foot, you're going to say hello, okay?
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson. Hi. Hello, Mr. Thompson. Hi.
I think he's talking to you.
Great!
Can we just
Hey, go! Universe, on with commercials. Go, go, go!
And it's been a hectic day. The car, the rush, you're crazy. When all you want to say is stop the world and let me off. When all you need is one sweet smiling face to say hello. Brush off the shoes up through the door. Your home is here for you. Your home is here for you. Ugh. Such a day.
Yeah.
Such a day.
What, are you just gonna, you're just gonna sit there? You weren't gonna come greet me or anything?
That's dogs. Sometimes children. Come on over here.
Really? You want me to walk all the way over there?
Come here. Better?
A little. You weren't gonna turn the sound up?
It's got to prove it's worthy.
God, I've had such a day. Do you know what I want?
You want me.
No, no, not you.
Are you sure?
Positive. It has been such a day. Do you know what I want?
You want a bad.
So bad. Traffic was nuts balls. I mean, the fluorescents are driving me crazy. Do you want to hear the big news?
What?
Somebody has been stealing lunches from the refrigerator.
Someone is what?
Somebody has been stealing lunches from the refrigerator. I mean, that is low, right?
Very low. Lunches which are properly marked.
Yes, in big lettering. Last Friday, they took Raoul's Chinese food, his sweet and sour pork, his pineapple fried rice, and his Fritos.
And this was all in a bag.
Yes, and he knows the moment he in Sharpie. Fuck me. And his Fritos.
And this was all in a bag.
Yep. He knows the moment he lifts it up with his name on it in Sharpie. It's too late. Monday it was Leslie's Pizza Pocket. Tuesday, Robbie's Quarter Pounder with cheese. And meat cheese. Jesus Christ. Sam?
Yeah?
Back the mirror?
Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Towel's gone. Didn't want to risk a blanket. Should we try this now, or do you want to keep...
No, let's take a look.
Got it. I have to install it just to get a sense.
Nice. Gibson, sit back so we can show position. Sam, that's improvement. A definite improvement. Hurrah, Sam.
Hello?
Hurrah, Matt. Excellent. No time for joy. Gibson, you were. I was, actually. And Michi, she brought in a chocolate cake for the office. You know, that rich fudge frosting. And she got a slice, and I came in right after her, and I got a slice. But then Michael came in, and 20 minutes later, it was all gone. All gone. Nobody can eat that much. This isn't somebody who just can't be bothered to go out. They are taking it just to take it.
They're taking it just to take it.
I know. One of us is a predator.
You don't pack a lunch.
Oh no, I eat out. I love pret-a-manger. Their sandwiches are so cute, tidily cut and packaged. I I like the arugula with roast beef and parm, the turkey club, the BLT, when it's cold outside, when there's snow outside, but I'm tucked in the corner of the Pret with my perfect little triangle of chicken salad and hot chocolate, and everyone's just gabbling behind me. You know what? I think I'm gonna go add some bath salts before the tub is done filling. Might even add some bath oil. Wow, it sure is steamy in here. Hang on. Ooh, yummy. Nice bath. Really nice bath. You want me to bring you a glass of Chablis? Or mineral water, if you want a mineral water. With a squeeze of lemon in it, or lime. Or I could bring you a grape Fanta. Or one of those Italian sodas you like. Or cran raspberry juice. Or a Diet Coke. With ice? Of course with ice! Why not with ice? The freezer's chock full of ice. You know what? I'll just have a Chablis. Or no, a Diet Coke. No, a Chablis. God, it has been such a day. Sure thing. How's the bath? Delicious, rejuvenating. I feel like a brand new woman. Yeah? Yeah, that's effective. It was good, right? Yeah, nice work, Jenny. It works.
It's that fine line between tantalization and torture.
But why Chablis? Do we really have to be those kind of people?
People respond well to Chablis.
I think people are forgetting the taste and the ethos. They've reverted to pure sound pleasure. Chablis.
It's an innocent wine. People like the innocence.
Also, isn't Chablis one of those wines which was out of fashion, but actually it's quite good?
No. Common misconception, but no. Quincy, really? Do you want to be a Chablis drinker? Gibson, the only thing I care about my imaginary alcohol is that it's aged.
Gibson, I was a Chablis drinker, and like many people, a proud Chablis drinker. Hey, what's up with that water?
Sorry. My bad.
Do you need more water back there?
I just misarranged my buckets. I had some stuff.
Call the plumber!
What about Shiraz? That sounds fun too. Shiraz!
Shiraz makes a lot of people slightly nervous because they can't remember if they drank it or not, or if they liked it or not, or even if it was red or white. Commercials are supposed to create a space that's welcoming, not challenging.
Yeah, but what about that whole... I feel like we're failing to exploit, in commercials. It's not just about feeling cozy and bounty. There's that whole other thing commercials used to do. Like, there always used to be that question of identity. Like, it's not just about what is the desire, it's who has the desire. I think people are ready for status again. You're joking. In baby steps, I think people are ready for status.
You know what would be great? If we could get that smell, that bath salt smell.
No, I hate that smell.
If we melted some heat in a pan.
No, we will be stuck with that smell
If we
all
just
night.
get a hit of it.
I hate that smell, and I'm not alone. Come on, Sam, you hate that bath salt smell, right?
What?
When a tub's filling up with bath salt, the smell.
Are we doing that smell?
Wait, what? Because there's a lot going on back here already.
No, I'm just saying, bubble bath salts, that chemical odor.
I like that smell.
Where are the Diet Cokes? Does anyone know?
I heard someone truck them all to Denver.
Do not relax. We'll have this resolved in the tick.
Yeah, I heard that too, but that's just a crazy rumor, right?
There's definitely a lot of trucking going on to Denver.
But all of the Diet Cokes? There must have been so many Diet Cokes in circulation. Millions. I knew a guy in Wichita. He had a stash of them. And we know what he was selling them for? Lithium batteries. 2 a can. That's nuts. Can you believe that? If it were me, I'd wait till winter and I'd have them over ice. The popping sound, the sparkling fizz.
Well, if you figure, population 300 million. Let's say half of that is women, 150 million. And let's say of that, like,
30 million or 10, so that's 20 million, which is hard. Let's say 50 million or over 10 or over 70, leaving 100 million women. And let's pretend half of them drink Diet Coke, 50 million, and let's pretend that they have 2 a week, 100 million. And let's pretend that there's only 2 weeks worth in circulation. So there should be, at any given before moment, 200 million Diet Cokes around in shops and warehouses. And then there's like an after population of 1 million tops.
Less than that.
No one knows.
It has to be less than that just percentage-wise.
It's not evenly distributed.
And we lose half again as many. Those first few years, half again as many, if not more.
No one knows.
Let's say 1 million, just to say. And let's say half of that is women, 500,000. So for each remaining woman, 400 Diet Cokes, which is, which actually isn't either.
Over 7 years.
Half of them went up in the fires anyway.
I had them in the street behind my house. It was hot that summer.
You know, and a lot of women weren't drinking them at all.
Men are drinking them too. Men like Diet Coke too.
Gay.
Now hey there!
It's just the fact that gay men drink more Diet Coke than straight men.
2,100 something.
My uncle, the big fat butcher, guzzled Diet Coke. Like by the 2 liter.
Your uncle, the big fat gay butcher.
Every 7 days, more or less so, once a week.
I was drinking way more than that when I could get my hands on one. But I haven't had one in 3 years.
People were drinking them a lot at the beginning because of the water. People were drinking soda, whatever it was.
So, actually that's not so much.
So they might all just be gone.
They might just all be gone.
Except for that guy in Wichita.
And a stash in Denver, assuming any of these numbers are even vaguely meaningful.
Right.
All right, moving on to our hits. Pick it, the candles.
Oh, sorry.
You know, honestly, it's just as well because that stuff is totally gonna kill you.
No.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not lecturing anybody. I'm just saying, let's scare sweeter.
Hey, Matt, can we go a little easier on the state?
It's a bit much.
Yeah, how much are you using?
That was half a stick, but the eraser's still loaded. It's good for like a few more sessions.
Well, takes me back to my substitute teacher days.
Well, go easy on it. We only got 6 classes left and there's a fire in Heretic Homer.
Wait, Heretic Homer? Oh, we don't really want Heretic Homer, do we?
We're negotiating for it.
We're negotiating for it. We're with primetime players?
Not with the primetime players, with the
reruns.
Well, I know the reruns,
But I'm saying, when was that decided?
that wasn't what we decided. Heretic Homer is a wildly inaccurate show.
No, we did. We decided, Gibson. You wrapped landing on what you don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but guys, we
What
can't.
don't I remember? I was there.
We can't make every decision by quorum, obviously, but there should be a category of decision which is decided by quorum, and I think repertoire should follow through that category of decision.
Right. Yes, right. What you don't remember is yes, we all agree that Heretic Homer is a shitty show. But A, we may be able to improve it. Matt has a line.
A line.
And B, Springfield Files is an even shittier show.
Springfield Files is a great show. People remember loving that episode.
Back in the day, yes, our version sucks now. We know it does. We don't play it, we lose it anyways. And every single time we do play it, we diminish our reputation.
If we trade it, we don't have a single show in our repertoire of Mr. Burns, which, and this is not about me playing him, it's the character. They really love him. Someone is going to remember. Someone is going to come forward.
Yes, obviously, eventually. Look, we went through all this and we decided. We did.
We decided?
We did. We had to make a decision. They were going to offer Heretic to Richards.
We decided? Yes! Was I peeing? I don't remember this.
You were in the room.
Was I drinking? I don't remember this.
I think you were angry. Maybe you weren't listening.
Yeah, but was I?
You were drinking. Maybe you were drunk. We were all drunk.
I don't. I really don't. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is brain damage.
Oh my God.
No.
Of course it is.
Don't
Deposits,
No.
ruptures, plumes,
Yes.
We're not
seepage.
going there.
We don't even know. North Carolina. Everything.
I cannot-
West Vermont. No one knows what happened to this boy. No, marked off a lot of scraping and concrete and electricity and doesn't want to hear anything.
Stop.
Tanks with what in them? What? And underground?
Stop,
Everyone's
please!
guessing. No one knows what's going on. What's
No.
been seeping? What's been creeping all this time? What's in the water? What's been seeping from any shale or any?
Yes.
Please, Gibson! We're breathing. We're drinking. We're not doing anything. Okay. You know it.
We are not going to talk about that.
I just don't remember us coming to a decision. I remember the discussion. I remember chiming in. I just don't recall a moment when it was settled. It really was settled?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
I think you were angry. I think you were drinking. I think you just weren't listening.
Yeah, but
You were drinking. It wasn't a great batch of time.
It was my batch. I'm gonna own up. It was terrible. I had a headache the whole next day.
Right?
right.
Okay.
Right. What was the line?
It's a good one. And what if we pick the wrong religion? Every week we're making God madder and madder.
Yeah, that's good. That's a great line. The reruns don't have that, right?
Right.
But that's it. Just one line.
You decided, Gibson. You really did.
People are gonna bring other lines forward. I mean, that's what they remember.
They didn't for them.
We've got a better circuit. I really think we do. The lines are out there. They'll come to us. I have every faith.
Jenny, shall we discuss the booth?
Oof.
Gibson, that was a private conversation.
I never pretended to be anything but laying there with my eyes closed listening.
This is what about
Jenny, something which I have not brought to the attention of the group because it's serious and I'm not positive.
But you're pretty positive.
But I'm pretty positive that I don't know how much longer we can go on buying lines.
No, Jenny, that's no.
That's not on the table. We rely on the booth.
You aren't dealing with people. People are making up anything these days, and when I tell them, no thanks, it's starting to get ugly.
But you've had that. People getting angry, people making things up.
You get that all the time.
I've gotten people who are hungry and desperate. I've gotten people who are crazy, but after the show last week in Pond Creek, this man came up to me. I did recognize him vaguely. He said, "You used my line." I said, "No." He said, "You used my line, and I want my payment." I said, "I can assure you no." He said, "Calm myself, Bartron, and tell us now where the magic space crystals which can save the galaxy are hidden. That's my line. You said you didn't want it, and now you're using it. Pay up." I said, "That can't have been the line you gave me." I said, "Look, we found the day, we found the line that I wrote down." I said, "Look, there's the line, there's your signature. That's not the line in the show." And he said, What is this book? What is this? It means nothing. It's pen on paper. It's you rewrote the page. You forged my signature. You stole my line, and I want my payment. And he knew. He knew that it wasn't his line, and he was lying straight to my face. And he knew that I knew that he was lying. This guy was bold. Lately, people are bold, and that's new.
But we can't not. I mean, if we stop buying lines, we lose out the shows which keep buying lines.
What if we just restricted it to people we have trusted relationships with?
I don't know. I mean, the brokers, they say they haven't got anything. And then all of a sudden, we trade a show to Richards, and suddenly they have an entire scene? The best times we get are from the people we don't know. People walk right up to the booth.
I got that guy who wrote for Saturday Night Live.
I remember him. Yeah, we bought that, right?
It was that whole chunk of Heart of Bartness, plus some lines for Lisa the Vegetarian. And he said he had that whole bit of much ado about nothing, but he was the one. He wanted to come with us. He said he'd have to join up. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he went to Richards.
They're not taking people on now, are they?
Sometimes. They're also kicking people out.
All right, Pond Creek. Pond Creek has never been great. We take Pond Creek off the route, maybe add sulfur and Helena before we cross into Kansas, and I know it's not good business, and it sucks for the horses, but they really, really love to have us.
It's not just Pond Creek. Muskie's always been cool, but 2 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. I didn't like the feeling.
Right.
Oh, come on.
Look, our episodes are getting really good. We're putting together a accurate show.
I bet Richards is having the same problem.
Maybe their security detail is better.
Right here, sweetheart.
Honey, you're doing great, but you're just hiring people town to town. Richards has 6 guys on, permanently.
Richards can only be in one place at a time. You don't have to be Richards. We don't need 23 shows.
They have 27 now.
What? 27? Whose did they buy?
Thursday nights. Those guys are losers anyway.
You know, I've heard.
No, I know what you're gonna say, and that's definitely a rumor.
We don't need 27 shows, okay? There's room for more than Richards' couch.
Let's not kid ourselves. If Richards has a strong enough security detail, they keep buying lines.
They keep buying lines, they assemble more superior shows.
Our shows are shitty in comparison. We lose audience, we lose more audience, until we're selling our repertoire to Richards show by show by show.
Thursday night held out as long as they could. I think some of those guys went into Shakespeare and some of them just sold themselves out.
Well, you know, I heard that Richards has got a pack of lithium batteries and 10 of those super powerful camping flashlights. They're doing a dusk to dark showing of A Streetcar Named Marge with a spotlight finale at the end.
They can't keep that up for long, right?
Long enough, though.
It still kills me that they got Streetcar.
Our commercials are excellent.
Our commercials are great.
They are great. They are excellent. We don't need to rely on the booth for the commercials. All right. Moving on. We only have a few more hours of daylight and we still have yet to run Perkins all the way through.
All right, sharp hits. Let's do it!
Sure it
And roll.
We are.
Costumes? No costumes?
Absolutely costumes.
With
Costumes it is.
Has anyone seen my glasses?
Wait, is toxic in or out? What do we decide?
In for the moment.
In.
It is a piece of music that does not play well with others.
But I want it. But she wants it. So it's in for another go-around. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 bum.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Driving through the American West. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Driving through the American East.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Driving through the American South. Southwest.
Southeast.
Across the plains.
Along the coast.
Straddling the borders.
With the radio on.
Pump up the volume!
Pump up the volume. Crank up the tube.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. 'Cause I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy. 'Cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me.
I'm waking up. I'm feeling in my bones enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Radioactive. 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 Radioactive.
With a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, know that you're toxic. Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn ya. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Now list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. But I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name.
1, 2, 3, Nah, baby, don't be so She really wanna see me walk out that door.
Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya.
Ba 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 ba. Upside, inside out. Little vida loca. She push and pull you down. Little vida loca. Little vida loca. Little vida loca. Ba 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 ba. Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die.
like nobody.
Can't read mine, no, he can't read my poker face.
She's got me like nobody.
Poker face, poker face.
You better lose. Get one shot, not lose chance to go. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
And a little bit of chicken. Beer on Friday night. Parenting secrets in our life. I see the sun. See love in my woman's eyes. Feel the touch of the precious child. Your mother is love.
I'm gonna fight them all. Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off. Taking that time right behind my back. And I'm doing myself at night because I can't cook it.
Pull up in this Ferrari. Bang, bang, he's banging. Phone ringing, he's slanging. It ain't bad. You'll be nice with it. My he's singing. Beat today, today's the Jesus. Beat today, today's the Jesus. Hey, anybody could be good to you. You need a bag to put your mind.
I'm still standing better than I ever did.
Like a true survivor.
Feeling like a little kid. And don't you know I'm still standing after all this time?
Picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind.
I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah.
The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all.
The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all.
The Thompsons. Da 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 da.
It's our new home, kids, and that wasn't enough time for the 15 each, obviously. Do I have to be in the last number?
You do.
Can this thing just be plopped, or if you can get on the houseboat?
Right, is it just
yes, it's
before?
a hand issue. I don't have enough hands.
Okay, so you can be here with me. Anyone else?
Me? But that's because I was zigging when I should have been zagging. I have enough.
I was fine.
Gib? Yeah? Did you have enough time to get under there?
Yeah, did anyone see me?
I wasn't looking. I'll pay attention next time.
Hey! What if he has engine oil on his face? Just a big blot of engine oil.
Yeah.
Like on the nose and over.
Like on the eye area? Like a black eye?
Ooh, like one of those dogs.
Right.
If you can get it.
I have time. Oh, we could use, I don't know what.
Was that your thunk coming down? That wasn't your thunk.
That was my thunk.
There's got to be more of a thunk.
I don't know how much more of a thunk I can with my bare body.
But there's a board underneath it, maybe.
Oh, a sheet of metal. Now.
A hollow board? Maybe it fits one of those doors?
Yeah, but when are we gonna get that?
I think I saw some of the stash of lumber in the back.
This is a whole other moving part. I just want to register that.
It has to be a thing. That moment has to be more of a thing.
So, what do you think? Like a blonde here, blonde there?
Yeah, that could be kind of great.
You need something black with that reddish sheen, like viscous, but also.
But I mean, it's a cartoon, so I think anything will work. Just something black and solid, even mud.
But it can't look like mud. It's gotta look like engine oil. That way, it's that thing where it's not just that he's dirty, but like the whole ride is clinging to the underbelly of the car, hot engine oil on his face, but he holds on. He perseveres. Like that's what makes him scary.
Okay, well, call me crazy, but I just think something on a person's face is funny. I don't think it has to be realistic. I think that's just distracting.
Okay, this is that discussion.
I mean, this is a cartoon we're doing, right, guys? We can all agree on that. It's a cartoon. I mean, you keep trying to turn it into a drama.
I'm not trying to turn it into a drama. See, I'm trying to create a richer sense of reality. And that's what makes it funny, right? I mean, things are funniest when they're real.
Well, I just think if we're giving everything motivations, where's the power? Where's the joy? No motivations, no consequences. That's the point of a cartoon. Where else do we get that? Nowhere.
We have a chance here to engage with, like, larger... Are we just entertaining them? I mean, we have an opportunity here to provide meaning.
Meaning. Meaning is everywhere. We get meaning for free. Meaningless entertainment, on the other hand, is actually really hard. Look, if you don't like what we're doing here, maybe you can find somewhere commensurate with your matchless aesthetic. I mean, you know that blonde down in the West Wing, the one from the Tulsa circuit? I hear she's pretty sick. Maybe they'll take you there. It's not like you're really pulling your weight here anyway.
Quincy, Jesus Christ. Babe.
What?
I think I got it!
All right, moving on.
Gib, can you get back under? Gib.
Yeah.
Sideshow Bob, everyone. Sideshow Bob emerging.
I just slide this.
And are the rigs in position?
Yep. Excellent. I heard that.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah.
At last, Bart Simpson, at last. While you and your family cozy yourselves away on this houseboat, while you play cards and drink hot cocoa, I shall be lurking here on the riverbank like a crocodile. Only with much better skin and a superlative singing voice. And come nightfall, I will... Show's not till tomorrow, gentlemen.
What's going on here?
It's fine, Colleen. It's fine. Something we can help you with? If you
you have no business here, which you don't, I highly suggest.
Colleen, shut it.
Motherfuckers.
I think you'll find, motherfucker, I think you'll find anything that would be of interest in the back of our wagon. Maria! Maria! You have the key, right?
Yes.
Can you just bring it out? Later.
There will be no charge for that.
Good evening, I'm Troy McClure. You may know me. And Willie grabbed his ring.
I shook it with a mighty curse.
Mr. Apple grabbed her bullhorn, and Thelma grabbed her purse. I'm here to report an incident at the Springfield Nuclear Power Tower.
Ned Flanders sees his cross,
Because God is always handy. And now that Moe's back was turned, Nelson grabbed the candy.
Yes, I grabbed the candy and I jammed it in my mouth and I removed it to the yelling and the crowd was moving south. The crowd was surging towards the end of town where walls of flames rose through the air.
And we all ran over there. We ran towards the sirens' blare.
the smoke is streaming through the night and through the night a glare.
We heard a boom. Was there a bomb? Mayor Quimby raised his hands for calm. Mo passed pictures of Chablis.
And no one shouted, please.
Yes, no one thought to flee.
No, no one thought to flee.
Wow, 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 wow. What's that, Kent? I'm receiving a report from the site.
I said it's only a fire. The flames are cracking like bombs. I turn the corner, rising over our homes. The tower's broke, no joke. Broke and smoking. I can't stop looking at the wick and that smell. That's not humans cooking. I said, fellas, ladies, follow after me. There's people in there. There's employee. We gotta run.
We gotta.
Above the smoke there is a moon.
Reports from the site confirm that enigmatic power plant owner M. Burns is inside the building. Gotta run, we gotta.
Behind the flame a million stars.
Feet don't fail me. Feet don't fail me. Feet don't fail me. Don't fail me, feet.
The parking lot, there's bodies strewn.
Remain calm, stay where you are.
Survivors struggle to their cause.
There is no reason to evacuate.
Feet don't fail me. For feet don't fail me. For feet don't fail me now. No, don't fail me now.
And we just can't get there fast enough. Smoke whipping through the air, making gas and stuff. Where the towers were are two pillars of light. And I hear the screams in the lit up night. And I'm stopped in my tracks just like Lot's wife. Kent, you're breaking up. Kent, you're breaking up!
The darkness blooms with a radiant
quote, the sky is devil red. You reach for me, but I'm broke. The world is made of flames. I twist and turn and choke. This is the vida loca. We are living the vida loca.
Lisa Marie Kappner, Quentin Lewis Pease, Tavonda Ellis Frazier, Georgia Ann DeVries, Martin McKnight Levin, Susannah Sarah Quinn, Cecilia Calderon, Michael James Noonan.
You may know me. You may have known me.
Huda Nizar Al-Zahawi, Jennifer Holloway, Alberto John DeRossi, Chai Samantha Way.
Maybe you knew me. And now, there's no knowing me. Only one family.
Mom, Dad, Lisa, Maggie, this way.
Runs towards their destiny on a dark and savage journey. Runs from catastrophe to their final agony. The Simpsons. The Simpsons.
I stand on the deck. I feel the boat sway. Bodies pass on the current. My old life floats away. The first drops of rain. The first hours of night. Our first moments of sorrow. Our first day of flight.
I'm a bold new man, it's a brand new day. My family is safe and we're sailing away.
But we don't know where we are sailing to, and we don't know what we are going to do. The rivers rage, the end of days, the morning seems so far away.
We'll sail to the horizon, and if we fall off, we'll pick ourselves up, we'll dust ourselves off.
There's a storm coming. I know. There's a storm coming. I know. There's a storm coming. I know. If we could only return to Springfield. Night was bright as day. Street lights shone on every corner. Lamps glowed in each cafe.
someone, you pick up the telephone. The air is filled with music, the streets are filled with laughter, and when you want to eat something, you open the refrigerator. But if we had a telephone, it would only ring and ring. There's no one there to answer. Streets are filled with nothing. We want to go back to Springfield, to glide through all those days. Each crowd a pack of stories, each heart a signal blaze. Springfield, 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 Springfield.
You ladies with your fussing, everything will be just fine. We'll play cards and drink hot cocoa, have a real good time. We'll pretend there is no river, we'll pretend there is no night. We'll drop the shades, ignore the storm, it will be all right. Yes, it will be all right. Everything will be all right.
The skies are churning muddy green. The river now is black. The world is filled with lightning, oh, we're never going back, I know.
Bart?
Coming back. There is no going back.
Scratchy, whichever one you are. Bart Simpson, after so many years.
Mr. Burns, looks like the cat dragged you in.
You're looking fresh as a daisy. Life has been kind to you. A pity. The world has so much to teach us, and it's my responsibility. And yes, I will confess it, my pleasure to see that you are educated.
Sucks for you, I'm such a bad student.
I feel I can motivate you to learn.
Our first teacher is our loving family.
Loving family? Homer there is a small-time drunk. My sister is the most annoying nerd on the planet. And Mom, God love her, but the blue hair, the nagging, well, good riddance to them all, that's what I say. It's time it was my own hair.
You'll be alone, Bart Simpson, soon enough.
Mr. Burns, the beef you have is with me. Why don't you just let my family go now?
Let them go, you say? Let them go where? Out into the storm, that would hardly be kind. I slipped the rope as I plunged from the dock. We're midstream now, in the middle of a raging river. If the crocodiles don't get them, the piranhas will. And if the piranhas don't, the current will dash them into 1,000 pieces under the rocks. No, much better. If we remain inside tonight, we can play cards and drink hot cocoa.
And Burns, you'd better back away. You better toss those schemes aside. 'Cause you're messing with the Simpson, a man of fury and pride.
Yeah, you're messing with the Simpson.
Cowabunga, way to bust a gag, please.
Mind over matter, little bro. Watch and learn.
That's right, you're messing with the Simpsons. We're a united family. Yes, you provoked the Simpsons. If you got half the brain, you'll free. You're gonna go from breeds of glory to the gutter and the skids. And there's a chance you could have done it too if it weren't for those dogs.
Randall Simpsons, I've come over all chills.
Wheels in here, Mr. Burns.
Oh, a Spitfire! Excellent! You have the same antic spirit as your lovable scamp brother. I adore a little Spitfire. Just take a glance at these wee enchanting fisticuffs. Such a fierce, determined wage of digits, why, I could just eat them up. Now, take a gander at these babies here. Appetizing, no? No? You don't think so? Oh, I see you are distracted by my tattoos. Of course you are. They are very interesting tattoos indeed, for they tell a very important story. The story of the left hand and the right hand. The story of the world. Now, pay very close attention, little children. Watch and learn. Right here we have Mr. L-O-V-E Love. Proud and sassy, just pleased as punch. And then along comes old H-A-T-E, hate. Sour and surly as the day is long. And there's an eyeballing, and a snarling, and a rattle royale. Not to worry, folks, love is a mighty mixer, and love is a win. Oh no, but don't tell me no love isn't a winning. No, love is a strain, and love isn't struggling. No, Sadie, love is down for the count. 10, 9, 8, 7. Is that an eyelash I see fluttering there? No, love is out cold. 6, 5. Oh, wake love up, folks, wake love up. Little children, ladies and gentlemen, we got to love. Reassuring, isn't it? So, you see, little Lisa Simpson, I bring you love. Love triumphant, love captivating, love delectable, love just so gosh darn yummy. Here, have a taste.
Just remember, little Lise, everything will be just fine. Hope will always triumph, day will always follow night. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright.
You heard your daddy, Pumpkin. Everything is gonna be just fine. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right, I was singing. Baby, there's no use in falling. A guy like me should wear a warning. I'm dangerous. You're falling.
There's no escape. I can't wait.
You need a hit. Babe, I'll give you it.
He's dangerous.
Do you feel me now?
He's toxic. You're slipping on Jack.
Taste of a poison paradise.
Oh, you love what he does, though it's so very toxic.
Fills him with a kiss. And this is how love comes to know. Hurt is succeeded by bliss.
But hate knows every single wound, leaves a scar that lasts forever. Hate knows every story ends on a dark and raging river. Hate knows every story ends on a dark and raging river. And now the sky is filled with stars. The moon floats high, the moon floats high. You cannot see him for the storm. The stars and moon are safe and warm. The birds are shaken from the trees. Their nests are torn and blown away. They try to rise, they try to fly. The wind fills in their wings, they fly.
Wings ripped apart by wind, they die. Your family can't help you any longer. Steady. Don't even think of trying to jump. The crocodiles and piranhas are going to have to wait until I finish with you. Now, take a good last look at everything. Have you seen everything you want to see? Then you're going to want to make your final goodbyes. I stand on the deck. I don't feel the boat sway. My heart's already gone. My soul's already slipped away. This is my final hour in the heart of the storm. No peace in my heart, nothing warm. This is the moment when I say goodbye. The whole world and I, the whole world and I, and I keep my cool and I do not cry.
streets are ablaze, lightning cracks in the sky, smoke full of ashes and thunder high. I'm wet with the rain, I'm drenched with my tears, for what feels like 100 years. This is the part where I say goodbye. This is my final lullaby. Everyone I love has gone. I have joy by the dawn. Yes, I have vanished by the dawn.
Wonderful! I love a poignant warble. You may think me soft, it is a foible. Such a sweet reverie under a dewy sky. But the dream is over. Wakey, wakey, Bart Simpson, time to die.
Do you want me to kneel, or stand, or sit?
Is this that famous Simpson spirit? How I fear it. Although you may find it hard to believe that a man with my feminine propensities, my sweet, sweet temper, my love of babies, candies, amenities, will not hesitate to mash your skull open, slide your eyeballs out of the socket, and gulp them down neat. I'm gonna enjoy the taste of your face and your defeat. Nothing? You're sadly lacking zest. Let's make this interesting. Do your best.
However you want it, Bart. Let's just get it done.
You've got to hope when hope is senseless.
Certain you're ready, no last minute plea.
Bring it. Hit me.
You've got to breathe when bread is useless.
You've got to love when love is gone. You've got to carry on.
Bart, you've got to carry on.
Bart Simpson, trust you to bungle die.
That was a reflex. I wasn't trying.
You've got to keep your eyes open when all you can see is shit. Never surrender the world, never turn from it.
You just startled me. I'm ready to die.
Dear boy, your savage pose says that's a lie.
I'm gonna prove myself. Stop the music! This moment you've owned it. Better not let it go. You've only taken 2 shots. Do not miss your chance. Don't blow this opportunity to end my lifetime. Come on, Bart. Get yourself into place. Time to face the long goodbye, the final sigh. Sayonara, suckers. Cold, cruel world, toodaloo. Burns. Snap to it. Let's see what you can do.
I'm not going to hesitate to dispatch you. There is no escape hatch for you. This boat is spinning on a river in a world that is wrong. Your family gone. The forest on fire. There is no life to aspire to. No earth, no air to inspire you. And if you believe that you can learn to hope again, to conquer dread, yes, that's right, go Simpsons. I'm not deaf. I've been aware of your off-key musical wanderings this entire time.
Go, Simpsons.
It wouldn't matter, little Bartlett. You'd still be just as dead, dead, dead.
Mom. Dad.
Nothing protects me when bread is useless. That's the bar. But we start when hope is senseless. We fight, you're going to fight and fight.
And fight, and fight, and fight, and fight, and fight.
Scratchy.
Fight.
And fight and fight and fight and fight.
There's no one looking after me. just shadows and their history. There's nothing for me up ahead. The river curves and then I'm dead. But I believe that I'm going to stick around for another second or two, because I've never done what I've been told, and Bert, you don't want me to. I believe that I'm going to stick around for another second or two. I'm gonna make a little trouble, gonna cause a hullabaloo.
Another second or two can do nothing, dear boy, nothing. Not another second can do, not for you. And if you think God, or fate, or some other nonsensical some such rescued you, then oh, my delightful little charmer, what a savage surprise the rest of your life is going to be.
This is it, Burns. You're never coming back.
What, never?
No, never.
What, never?
No, never.
Kill me now, Bart Simpson. Kill me all you like. But don't be surprised when you and I meet again. I'm never going away. Never. I'm here for 100 years. I'm here for 1,000 years. I'm here for 100,000 years. 1,000,000. I am never going away, Bart Simpson. I will be here forever.
You'll stay away forever.
Now that everything I love is gone, all I have left is everything. The river carries me on, though every fear is facing me, and I do not know what next will be, and I cannot know what next I'll see.
I'm running forward anyway. I'm not afraid to meet the day. The world is filled with everything. I'm a boy who could be anything. And now I will do everything. The whole world unfurls before me. A great adventure lies before me. I'm reaching out for everything. I'm calling to do everything. There's something I'm afraid to do. Never dies in memory, and I will